Hello everyone, my name is Kashish and I am the owner of Prime Speed 400. I have bought this motorcycle last year in September. It's been 6 months owning this wonderful motorcycle, and so far I have completed close to 9,000 kilometers, and the experience so far has been really good. But in this video, we are going to talk about what is the best engine oil for Prime Speed 400. But before I share with you what or which one is the best engine oil for Time Speed 400, I would like to share what all has happened so far while owning this motorcycle in past 6 months. So first of all, I bought this motorcycle in September, and in October, the first service of this motorcycle has been done. It was around 1200 kilometers when the first service was done by the Triumph official. During the first service, I was curious to know which engine oil the Triumph is going to use for this motorcycle. And I get to know they are going to use the HP Prolube 10W50 fully synthetic engine oil as mentioned by their mechanics. So I'm sharing the information over the screen, the price and the quantity and the grades and everything which is mentioned over there. You can watch it on the screen. After the first service in January 10, I was called upon by the Triumph. They asked me to bring the motorcycle for the first ECU update. At that time, my motorcycle was done almost close to 5,100 kilometers on the Odo. And in the same month, in January 2024, I had a ride planned with a few of my friends for Spiti. So before going for a Spiti ride, I thought it's better to check the bike and have a routine checkup to know more about like what is the condition of the motorcycle. So, up to my surprise, what had happened after the ECU update, I took my motorcycle to one of the local mechanics. After the first ECU update, I took my motorcycle for a regular checkup to one of the famous mechanics in Delhi NCR, Red RPM Motorworks, owned by Klam. Sharing his workshop details in the link and in the description also. So during the checkup, we get to know that what is the condition of the air filter and what is the condition of the engine oil. So he asked me what grade of engine oil they have used. So I share all those details with him that yes, HP Prolube 10W50, it's a new engine oil and all those things. And he was also surprised that why Triumph has used HP Prolube instead of Castrol because Triumph is famous for using Castrol engine oil for their bikes. During the engine oil checkup, we get to know that the viscosity or the thickness of the engine oil is very low and it's almost black now. So he recommended that to change the engine oil within the next 1000 kilometer. And I told him that we are going for a big ride that is almost 1700 or 1800 kilometers. So will it be better idea to change it right now? So he said yes, right away. He also suggested, since this is a 400cc motorcycle and there are not much of options right now because it's new in the market. So he suggested to go for MOTUL 300 V square or V2, whatever you say. And luckily the grade is matching because the MOTUL 300 V2 also comes in 10W50. I checked many dealers and the shops where the Moto 300 V2 is available. So there are very few shops in Delhi NCR where you can get this engine oil. Luckily, I get, and the price of Moto 300 V2 is 1700 rupees liter. Now, to let you know, HP ProLube costs 1700 rupees for 2 liter, but Moto 300 V2 costs around 1700 rupees per liter. So it is equivalent to 3400. But if you are going to a module dealer, you can ask for the discount. So they provided me a discount of around 300 rupees per liter. So I got the engine oil almost equivalent to 2700 rupees, which is quite good. Again, 1000 rupees more what HP or the time they are charging. Now, what is the major difference I have felt so far? So the immediately after the oil change, I took the motorcycle to Spiti. And in mountains, you obviously get to know the real test of the motorcycle. So engine was smooth. I felt that yes, the vibrations are little low. The overall mileage has increased and engine is feeling more refined. So Being a biker, if you are riding continuously, you hear the noise of the engine. By the engine noise itself, you can have a fair idea how the engine is performing. So, in my recommendation, I would say yes, Moto 300 V2 is a better product over HP Prolube. All the Triumph Speed 400 and Scram 400X owners, the moment your motorcycle completes almost equivalent to 5,000 kilometers, I would suggest to have a checkup of the engine oil. Because in India, most of the Triumph showrooms are using the same HP Prolube engine oil, and it is not a good engine oil as per my experience. So after changing the engine oil at around 5,200 kilometers, now my motorcycle is close to 9,000 kilometers. So last week itself, I had a regular check again this time, and to our surprise, Kalambai also said that quality of the engine oil is still maintained. This MOTUL has not even close to the half life. So he says it will easily going to last 8,000 or 9,000 kilometers for time speed 400. In the next video, I will tell you that obviously when you are going to change the engine oil, you are going to change the oil filter, and where I got the oil filter, I will let you know in another video where I will share the information that which oil filter you can use for time speed 400. Thank you.